Welcome to Shooting for Scratch. My name's Pete and it's Saturday the 1st of April 2017. The fact it's Saturday means it's time for another one of my Swing Bytes videos in which I take a look at individual faults in my own swing, the problems that they cause, the changes I'm making with Dan Whittaker and the hopeful benefits that making those changes will bring. I'll also try and talk about what drills, routines, feelings I'm using in order to get those things implemented. So, on to the problem then. We're in a really good position at the top, but then when I begin my transition on my downswing to impact, my right elbow is kicking away from my body. Now my lesson with Dan yesterday was looking at the role of the hands and arms through impact, because we're trying to move me away from a very active handsy release to a more rotational body release. And the fact that my right elbow is kicking away from the body is not setting me up to be able to do the other things that I need to do through impact. So not only is it affecting my ability to do what he wants me to do, but it's also causing me to still chase the ball down the line. It's still causing me to rely on too much of a handsy active release, too timing orientated. It's causing my arms to fling away from my body, and as a result, because I'm waiting for my hands and arms to finish squaring the club face up through impact, I'm not able to clear my left shoulder whilst I'm waiting for that to go on. Because I'm waiting for that to happen and I'm not clearing my left shoulder, I'm still getting pinched up at impact, I'm still getting a chicken wing. So really, the problem of this right elbow coming away from my body and my arms getting disconnected through impact is having a whole host of knock-on effects. In order to change this, what I need to be able to do is get that right elbow more tucked in at the start of the transition. So from the top, get my right elbow more tucked in. Now, this answers another question that I often ask myself, which is, what is it that the really good golfers in the world, like pro golfers, good scratch golfers, what things do they have in common in their swing that I need to emulate that I'm not currently doing? Well, if you're like me and you watch a lot of golf on TV, so Sky Sports, whatever, I sit with my girlfriend and I'm constantly pressing pause and freeze framing just to have a look at various body positions. And it drives my girlfriend nuts because she plays golf as well, she enjoys sitting down to watching it, and of course I'm constantly pausing the golf. The more lessons I take, the more interested I become in commonalities between body positions of really good golfers, the more I seem to do this. So give it a thumbs up if you drive your other half nuts by doing a similar thing, or just by watching the golf at all, or even just by existing. The other thing that really good golfers do as well, something else that I need to be working on at the very top, you need to lay I need to be laying the club shaft off a little bit more as well as I begin my transition. So up to the top, and as you begin your transition, the club lays off slightly, the palm of the right hand, if you're a right-handed golfer, faces the sky, the right elbow has the feeling of tucking into the right pocket and the right hip a bit more, and from there you can then begin to turn through impact. And being able to do that will bring a whole host of benefits of what I need to work on next with Dan during impact, and I'll go into those in another video. But very briefly, laying off the club shaft, getting the right elbow tucked in, and then being able to turn through impact eliminates the active hands and the timing aspect of the impact. It then, because my arms are staying close to my body, I can then more easily clear my left shoulder out of the way. I can also get rid of the chicken wing effect because I can begin to rotate that left arm in towards my body more. So there are so many benefits from starting in the correct fashion before you then work on the other things through impact. So in order to practice those, in order to practice that one thing specifically, so laying off the club and getting the right shoulder, right elbow tucked in and then turning through impact, it'll just be a case of going down to the range, getting a bucket of balls, checking the body positions in the mirror, filming myself, and the emphasis is very much on quality of practice. So lots of practice swings, making absolutely certain I'm in the correct positions before I then begin to turn through the ball. And it will just be very, very gentle shots, not worrying about what the ball is doing, Once again, it's a bit cliche now, but the measure of success is not whether the ball flight is good, it's whether or not I'm getting myself into the correct positions. And the good ball striking will come in time once these things have all settled in. Obviously I've got my work cut out because I don't have that long to wait for the good ball striking to come back. It's now the beginning of the season here in the UK. I'm playing golf tomorrow on Sunday at Conway. I've got an Open at West Lancs on Monday. Up until my last lesson yesterday, everything was being a lot more consistent. I was playing a really nice fade, the ball flight was looking good, I was striking the ball consistently, and so I think I'm probably going to have to just fall back on that old swing a little bit and then allow these changes to settle in after I've done that, which is not quite how you should do it. You know, if you're making swing changes, you should work on embedding them and not use any other method, because otherwise you're just prolonging the bedding in process. But you know, beginning of the season, competitions to play, I'm going to have to look for some kind of performance any way that I possibly can. So guys, thank you very much indeed for watching. I hope I haven't waffled on too much. Give it a thumbs up if you drive your other half nuts watching the golf on TV and pausing it, looking at body positions. Give it a thumbs up if there's anything in the video that you can relate to, similar difficulties that you're having, similar changes that you're making. Obviously leave a question or a comment in the section below. I'm loving the interactivity I'm getting with some of you, and it's actually helping my learning. Explaining stuff to you guys is really helping. It's like revision for me, so it's really great, and it's enjoyable as well, and it's lovely to have you on the journey. Please do subscribe. There's a subscribe button just down below. It takes 2 seconds to click it. It's free to do. You can then get updated on any new videos as I release them. And of course, I really appreciate your support. If I begin to drive you nuts at any point down the line, you can always unsubscribe. I hope you won't, but please do subscribe in the meantime. So guys, thank you very much again indeed for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in one of my next videos.